What's up, toy nerds? Mickey here with Nerd Initiative on Play for Keeps with another toy review. And today we're talking about Quicksilver. So this is the Marvel Legends retro card Quicksilver, exclusive to Walmart's Collector Con. I don't have a Quicksilver figure. I collect X-Men stuff, and I just always missed out on a Quicksilver figure, right? I really wanted him in his green. Like this is perfect. This is the design I wanted. And we're gonna break it down a lot more. I really like this figure. Just gonna go ahead and tell you, but we'll get more into why going forward. Here's the awesome packaging in all its splendor. We've seen this retro card already quite a few times with Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, Hawkeye, the Vision, Scarlet Witch, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on and on. This one is for the classic Avengers logo, which looks really good. I love it. It's beautiful. I almost hate to open this guy, but I'm gonna. Let's turn around, take a look at the back. You can pause if you want to read his little write-up there. It just looks so good. I love the art they do on these retro cards. Again, it makes me feel really bad about tearing them open, but it's gotta happen. All right, we've got Pietro Maximoff, and right out the gate, man, I'm telling you, the paint on this thing, the design is immaculate. It's a great sculpt. He looks so good, right? You got the little lightning bolt things, just, it's well done. Much like the Maximoffs, Big Bad Toy Store is also a family operation. Please take a moment to check the link down in the description and peruse the website. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Now back to the review. So let's get into the articulation on this thing. We've got the butterfly shoulder joints, right? Full range of motion in the shoulder and bicep. You got a double jointed elbow, pretty standard in figures like this. You've got the wrist flex, which is also pretty standard in all action figures these days. Ab crunch is really good. You can see you can go down really far. It's really good and really back for those dynamic action poses. So let's talk about the hips. We've got almost can do a split. Almost can do a split, right? You've got the double jointed knees, which is fantastic for Pietro's running motions. You've got ankle flex. You can do almost anything. You've got that calf cut. Really makes for good posing, as well as this thigh cut. The face sculpt is amazing. His hair is super accurate, right? The two little cowlicks or whatever they are. And it continues in the back. It just looks really sleek and, you know, it's good. So the neck and head, you've got a lot of forward and back motion. He can look all the way up, all the way down. You can turn it all the way around. Not a lot of side to side play. One of the things that kind of stand out to me right here is this seam along the side of the neck where the front and the back of his torso comes together. It really stands out at the neck, and you can see almost like the green paint or the plastic kind of shining through the flesh colors. But overall, it's okay. It's not too distracting from the overall figure. All right, so I really like this figure, right? There's so much to love about it in terms of its movement, the way it looks, the paint, the sculpt, just a lot. Things that I wish they would have included. The hands, right? The hands, right? You've got the fist and you got the kind of like relaxed hands or like this. But man, I really would have liked the running really fast hands like this. That would have been a great addition to this figure. I also think it would have benefited from an additional head sculpt, maybe with more of like a grimace or like an effort into him running and stuff. I know Pietro can be quite arrogant and smug, right? But it'd be really cool to see his effort when running. One other thing that would have totally set this guy off would have been toe crunch, right? Or toe flex, whatever you want to call it. That would have been the cherry on top, honestly. You could keep the hands and the additional face. if you'd just given me the toe crunch, it would have been cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and rate this thing, right? I really like it. And those small things I mentioned, aren't gonna hurt it too much. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Like I said, toe crunch, additional head, and the flat hands like that would have probably made this a 10 out of 10 because everything else about this figure is amazing. So that's another toy review from Play for Keeps. If you enjoyed this, give us a like, maybe a follow, right? And subscribe for updates because we're going to be dropping these things every week, as well as our show every Monday night, Play for Keeps, where we're going to talk toys, history, and pop culture, right? Just a little bit of everything and how toys fit into what we do as a society. But hey, that's my time for today. Be kind to yourself and don't just play for fun, play for keeps. Have a great one.